Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel. You'll notice we're not in Westhill. We're actually in the modern city. Came down here in between streams to get some paper for the Chiselled Bookshelves we're going to be building today. So we'll start off by stocking up, and also start off by saying thank you to Lewas, who has subscribed at Tier 1 for the 44th month. And it's also a thank you for a gift sub heading towards Cosmic. Very, very cool. Thank you ever so much for the support, both of you. I really appreciate it. Squeal it. Hello. Good to see you. Dan, Cosmic, Kelbirdie, YJan, all hanging out in the chat. Hope you're having a good week so far. We are on the new streaming schedule. I've removed Tuesdays and Wednesdays from my streaming schedule. We will have a little bit more on that during the hangout tomorrow morning on Discord, 10 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours tomorrow morning. I'll be going over a bunch of changes and a bunch of future goals with all the people that support me, either here on Twitch, on Patreon, at patreon.com/JoelDuggan, or at the Citadel Cafe on Patreon, which is just the show's name on Patreon as well. And so all those people that support either the podcasting or the streaming work that I do, we'll be going over some of the plans I have for the future. In the meantime, though, we got to find a bed because this place is deadly at night, as you can see. So we need to find a bed. And I want to say, I think this building down here has a bed. If I can find the elevators. That looks like one. I don't remember how far I have to go up to find the apartments. Oh, right. Zigzag. I think I'm on the top floor. Nope. Unfurnished. Unfurnished and unfinished. No door there. This is Hannah's apartment. How many floors is this place? Alistair's apartment. Where's mine? Oh, this looks like it. Okay. Now, do I have a bed in here? Is the other question. Yes. Perfect. Need to go quite far up to find a bed. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So the modern city is a place we have not been spending a lot of time. But it is a very cool spot. I quite enjoy this area. Even has a barbecue. But what I really came for is this. Sugarcane. Now, did I bring... I didn't really bring a shulker box with me, I don't think. Not many of these are going to have room in them, I don't think. That's not too bad. I think I'll be better off just carrying my own. I'll just do that. And put some of this stuff away just to kind of give myself a little bit of room. Well, that's not good. I don't like the invisible shulker box bug. Not a fan. Looks like there's somebody stuck in there. Oh, it's a chicken. Thought it was a skeleton for a second. I was like, uh-oh. Alright, so we got lots. Let's make some paper. I think we can bring almost 2 rows. Uh-oh. That's a full rendering crash. Awesome. Please stand by. WDo23 resubbed at tier 1, 16 months. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. I may have to wait until I may have to turn off shaders for this. I switched back to my starting soon screen, but there's no mic for that screen. This is the one time when I do wish sometimes I had like a webcam set up. I wonder if it has to do with the sugarcane being updated while I'm here. That could be it too. Hopefully this will not be a common occurrence today. All right, I'll just put the rest of this back. That should be enough, I think. I think I might come and build here for a little while after I finish Westhill, just to kind of get a change of pace in a place that's already started, you know? It could be fun. Quite a bit of paper. Yes, chiseled bookshelves, it turns out, are very expensive. You have to build all the books. It's not just 3, it's 9. Well, up to 9 if you want to have 9 in them. But if you're just kind of using them for decoration like me, you need to have all the books ready for them. I just think they look so much better, right? This will be a fun stream for anybody that's new to the area or new to my content, because we've got a list of places in Westhill that need chiseled bookshelves, and we're just going to have to walk around and replace them. So you'll get to see a good chunk of the build of the town. Oh, I don't care about, you know, the webcam, you know, stuff like that. I just I don't have the room in the studio. I don't have the equipment right now. I'm not really fond of being on camera anyway. I think any of those little like cartoon emoji things for people, like the, what are they called? You're a long way from your beehives, Mr. Bumblebee. That's cool. I like that you're over here, but like, you are lost. I find them distracting. That's why I don't have them. The cartoon. What are they called? Not called avatars. They're called like PNG something. Can't remember what they're called. VTuber. That's what it is. Squeal it. Thank you. VTuber. Virtual tuber. So I'm not going to turn all of this into books, obviously. We're going to use some of it for rockets and that sort of stuff. I'm going to double check to make sure that I don't need any rockets. I also don't know if I brought any gunpowder back, so maybe I won't be able to make much for rockets anyway. Definitely be a change of pace from medieval to modern. Yeah, and I think the nice thing about that too, Cosmic, is that I wouldn't be starting from scratch. Like, I do want to go out and find a place to do my sci-fi build and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely want to go and have like a palette cleanse. And I think what's nice about that is it's already built, like it's already started. I don't have to worry about starting from absolute zero, you know? I guess the other thing was leather. That's what I also should have looked for. There's some leather there. think I have any leather in here. Nope. And I don't think any of these have any. So I'm going to leave some just because I might want to make item frames. And I also could check the barn. There might be some leather in the barn. I can also, we have a data pack where I can take zombie flesh, rotten flesh, and smelt it into leather. And that's what makes me think I might have some in the barn. Eight. Oh, lots. Perfect. And we've got rotten flesh that we can smelt. Beautiful. Plus gunpowder. Nice. This is where I was putting all of my mob drops. From what I can tell. I'll take that too, actually. Sometimes it's just nice to leave stuff around in case you ever need it. Any bartering farms? No, not yet. That's the other thing that's on the to-do list when I finish Westhill is another change of pace is adding in a couple of those things. Like we don't have a froglight. No, we do have a froglight farm. Mattcast built one, but like I don't have a real proper villager trading center for myself. I don't have a piglin bartering farm. Trying to think about what else I don't have. There's a couple things. I'm assuming I'm going to need at least a half a stack of books. If not more. Okay, I think that gets us just about ready. Squillet says I'd still watch if you were rocking an anime YouTuber model. See, that's the thing. I don't like anime, so I wouldn't have an anime model. I would just turn on a webcam. For a while, when I was planning on getting a dog, I was going to have a puppy cam instead of me, just the dog. When they decided to stick around, otherwise, just be an empty dog bed. Well, that makes sense. You know, someone that does use a webcam most of the time, but then if they don't feel like being on camera, they can switch back and forth. I guess it's all about, like, you know, what you've communicated and prepared your audience for, you know? Voltaire using 100 bits. Thanks very much, Voltaire. And thanks again for the support on Patreon. Really appreciate it. So last time I wrote down a bunch of places that needed chiseled bookshelves. West Stone House. That's the big one. So I need wood. Bring regular bookshelves with us. We should probably bring a bunch of stuff. I should probably bring this, that. Guess we'll see. I'm glad you're enjoying Infinity Cove. That's awesome. For folks wondering, Infinity Cove is my patron server. So at a certain level on Patreon, you can join a server that has a similar setup to the Citadel, but is higher in population. There's like, what, 15 or 20 members, I think? So this is the stone house that I was talking about, the big stone house in the west. And it's got some bookshelves in it, and I think that these would look a lot better. Specifically the top ones, but I feel like these would look a lot better if at least the top two were chisel bookshelves. I think I'm okay with the bottom ones. Adds a little bit of variety, maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave them. Looks a little funny underneath the table, but you don't really see that much. And there's no bookshelves in here. I guess we could also add like a bottom to this, maybe? If I wanted them to face just the one direction. That looks kind of funny. It looks okay from up here, but I did notice it looked a little bit strange here. I'm basically just replacing all of my bookshelves with their fancier older brother. But you can see how quickly you'd run through books, right? I'm gonna leave that bottom shelf empty, I think. Sure. I think this is just the top. Yeah, there's not much going on here. Gonna need a lot more than a half stack of books, that's for sure. Floor 2 of the West Bakery. I do wish sometimes you could put different things on the bookshelves, not just books. You know, potions, stuff like that. In the same way that you can put anything you want on your shelf in real life, like your Lego sets. I think that was all that needed to happen in here. Yep, no bookshelves up here. No bookshelves in the actual bakery. Check number 2. The newer bookshelves are indeed much nicer. I agree, Cal. That's why I try not to redo things on the Citadel. Like, I try to move forward rather than going back and redoing stuff that you've done before. Do you have an axe that is not silk touch? Yes, that's right. I could break the existing bookshelves I have with an axe that's not silk touch. I do. I've got something that's not silk touch. I could break apart the other bookshelves. That's fair. Main gate tower. While I'm here though, let's see if there's any other bookshelves that I can bust up. So I've got 44. I'm pretty sure I'd be comfortable with breaking up these. And do I have a couple of axes in there? One of them has to be not silk touch. Silk touch and mending, unbreaking 3. That'll do, that'll do. So I'm going to take the long way around, just because I want to think about other places that might need bookshelves. I remember we went in there. There's nothing in the flower shop. I don't remember. I think I already did this one. There was something up here, I thought. Yes. I don't know if there was any bookshelves in this place. I didn't check over here, I don't think. I think I went through the mansion. I'll double check it, but yeah, I think I did. Nothing on the main floor. Surprisingly, oh, here we go. Yeah. This is what I would want to do. Especially if I want them to have some empty spaces on them. It's a lot of purple. Sure. I think the third floor is just an attic. Because it goes outside into the tower here, and then... Yeah, just an attic. It is really cool to walk around the old builds and look for stuff. I know I went inside there. There's no bookshelves along this area. Pretty sure I checked the Fletcher shop. Oh, maybe I didn't. I just find they make more sense, you know? I find the purple one very distracting. I don't know why. Nope, that is just a closet. I did that before when I was building this place too. I don't think there's anything in the barracks. I'll check just in case. To your point about hanging signs, the new bookshelves also add a touch of modern video game. Yeah, you're right. They do. I would agree. I think they function the way that you would expect a Minecraft bookshelf to function if you started playing Minecraft for the first time in 2023. And I think that the other bookshelves are there just because they're legacy and because that's how the enchanting setup works. I really do hope that they change the enchanting setup to include chiseled bookshelves. I don't think there's any bookshelves in this bedroom loft thing. No. As we get farther from the west and we go into the mid and the east sections, it's a lot more utility and it's a lot more, I want to say poor, but like they're not overly fancy places in this area. But this is the building that's on the list. This is the main entrance tower. Is this place here? This whole thing. Yeah, that's good. And then upstairs, there's a lot. Archeo plays. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think it was just these. Oh, I'm out of bookshelves. Hold the phone. Yes, chisel bookshelves themselves are easy. It's the books, of course. Yeah, that adds some stuff to them. But what I like about it is that you build them separately. You don't need to have books in the crafting recipe for chisel bookshelves. That's one thing I really like. In some ways, it's not good that they're all one directional. No, that's fine. Very cool. I think I went through here, but I'm not sure. Very simple. Upstairs is also pretty normal. We honestly could probably add some bookshelves here. I don't know where. I could replace this, but I kind of like it. Oh, plus you can see it from outside. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, every place else would feel a little bit cramped, so I think we're good. I should write down that that's empty. Storage room in front gate east tower. Yeah, there's nothing along here that needs a bookshelf. Started a new world to actually document the archaeology in it, so there is going to be lots of books eventually. That's really cool. So you can then use the actual in-game books. What did you call them? Day books? Log books? I can't remember what you called them in our co-stream for archaeology. The Nookie Thursday is good so far. Hung out with my dad briefly this morning. Went to go run a couple of errands. Oh, there's a spot in here. I bought charcoal for the barbecue. Hasn't stopped raining where you are yet? Yes. Actually, this is the first day. I'm glad you brought that up, Cosmic. This is the first day that I've been streaming with my air conditioner going. The new one that I bought. Because my old one died. I don't want to sound like I'm Mr. Moneybags. I didn't buy one for no reason. The other one stopped working. So I had to. Did I? There. But so far, so good. It's not like cool in here, but it's comfortable. But yes, the sun is out today in Halifax and in Nova Scotia. However, it's still pretty muggy. So we're hitting like 33, 37 degrees today. And it's only going to get hotter over the weekend. So I'm glad I bought the air conditioner when I did. Because I don't want to be scrambling when it's already uncomfortable, you know? Aldebar, hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Main gate tower, that part is done. Main gate bookkeeper, I did that. Main gate road bookkeep, I did that. The Adventurers Guild, that's way over on the east side. Used for your new old obsession, scrapbooking. Oh, wow. Might as well check a few of these places on the way just to make sure. I don't think I used any bookshelves as like filler decor. That's a storehouse. Does this have an upstairs? I think it's very small if it does. Yeah, very tiny. No bookshelves in the cobbler shop. Nope. I think I looked up here, but we'll check it again anyway. No, very small, very simple. Alright, onward to the east. Sometimes it depends on whether the bookshelf even matches the decor. Sometimes it could be something that would make sense, but it might stand out like a sore thumb against like jungle wood or whatever. I could honestly see a bookshelf going in here, even if it was just like a just purely decorative. It almost looks like another brewing stand can go there. I kind of like that actually. What do they look like on the back? Same pattern. I wonder if that would look good. Yeah, it's not bad. Uh-oh. There's supposed to be floor there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I could do... No one's going to see this. But... why not? Minecraft blocks are free. It's all good. I think that's how you spell that. And nothing in the carpenter shop, I don't think. Wouldn't make a lot of sense anyway. The Adventurers Guild is through here. And that's pretty obvious. It even looks better with the darker spots. I like it. Yeah, so much cooler. So much cooler. Do we know what these look like as mini blocks? They'd probably look really cool as mini blocks. Little like shelf cubbies. That's the only thing left on the list, but I'm going to go through a couple of these spots just to make sure. Butcher shop, I don't imagine we'd need anything. I feel like the spice shop could be cool if there was a bookshelf maybe somewhere, but not a lot of room. It matches the stairs, but it looks kind of funny. I guess if I made that a solid block, we could have like a bookshelf down there. This is where I would want to put stuff on a bookshelf that's not a book. I would really like to be able to put potions on a bookshelf. I'm pretty sure we talked about that when they first announced both the bookshelves. Pretty sure. The way that I'm thinking about these is more like, oh, we're missing a door. You know, shops might have records, you know, like sales and accounting books, that kind of thing. This is really just an inside staircase. There's not really much of a building here. And again, I don't think the bakery has a need for a bookshelf. I mean, recipe books maybe, but there's just no room. Nowhere you'd put it. Tiny glow lanterns or door. Yeah, they're very cute. I agree. Yeah, they're very cute. I really enjoy the mini blocks. I feel like it's one of those data packs that I really feel helped me in this build, adding those little bits of life and detail. You know, especially with the armor stands, you can do like custom mushrooms, and I mean that's just vanilla, but like that's an andesite block and a warped fungus. And that's prismarine. That's copper. Those are brown candles. There's all kinds of little things you do. I mean, the fish are just cute. Like I find that does look very cartoony and fun. If it had a tail that stuck out, that would be the only thing that would make it even better, right? I forget that there's not that many buildings over here, really. You know? Yep, no bookshelf needed there. Did I put bookshelves in here at all? I did not. This is all just like rough external wall type storage and bins and containers and barrels and stuff like that. All right, I think that's it for the chiseled bookshelves. I will go back and check the I'll check the mansion just to make sure. I mean, there's also the potential of chiseled bookshelves in the keep. We're gonna have to add those at some point, but I've not I've not done those yet. Like I've not done the inside design. No craft options for making full-size blocks into minis in the mod. No, there's no crafting. What it is that you trade with the wandering trader. So you have to have, like, to get a little mini barrel, you have to have a big barrel and an emerald, and then you get 8 of these little guys, and it adds up quick. Like, it doesn't take long. There's usually a long list in the trader, and you know, if you stay on top of it whenever you see them, like you pile up a bunch of stuff. You know, these are all mini blocks, so we've got, you know, a fair amount. Doesn't take very long. The only thing that sucks about storing them is that when you put them down, they're no longer a stackable mini block. They become a player head in the game, and then you can't restack them, which is really annoying. All right, so that took care of, I think, everything on the list. So we'll check the mansion. Oh, there's also this spot. I've already done this one. We've got a mix upstairs, I think. Yeah. I like that a lot. Cool. I've already done upstairs there. Believe I've walked along through all of that. So it's just, maybe we'll double check to make sure that the blacksmith doesn't need anything. No room anyway. It's a narrow little build. I'm pretty sure the only bookshelves in the mansion are at the top. Originally I was going to put bookshelves on either side of the mantle here on the main floor, but I don't have room really, and to have them look good I'd have to sacrifice these pillars, but I quite like the basalt pillars, so I'm going to leave that. So I'm pretty sure I went all the way up to the top and there was just a couple of bookshelves up here. Yeah. That's all done. That's all finished. Yep, I think that's it. For the chiseled bookshelves anyway. Ooh, it's a tight space. I don't think there's anything on the in the fishing village. I don't feel like that would be a thing. There might have been a couple places that looked like they might have been like trading posts, so I'll go check it out just to make sure. Another little bakery. Yeah, again, like where would you even put them? This is the space that I thought might. I remembered that. But no, really very little room. I guess we could maybe replace the barrel with a bookshelf. It's already working pretty well though. If it was an oak staircase, I would consider it. But because it's spruce, I'll just leave it. Yeah, these are all really small. I forgot about this place. Really not much in here, is there? This is like a grain silo. A little fishing shack. A lot of this is going to be spruce. A lot of it I don't think is going to necessarily match. Storage. Be really cool if you could put your maps on a bookshelf, and then on the end of the bookshelf it would look like a rolled up scroll. That would be really cool. Like imagine, oh, I think I've used up all of my bookshelves. Imagine like a chiseled bookshelf and you had like a little, almost like an @ symbol, you know, little spiral. That'd be cool. Cosmic Dancer, thank you for being awesome. I appreciate it. Oh, should put this away. Don't need that anymore. Chapter 3, it's a break time, says Cosmic. Thanks very much. Appreciate the reminder. Might as well put things away like a good Minecraft player. That goes there. So for folks that are new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It is that time. Gives me a chance to refresh my drink. Gives you a chance to get a stretch. Maybe even grab a friend. We're always trying to grow the channel. So let people know that we're streaming. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. I forgot to ask earlier. I had meant to, but I got distracted. Seeing as it is the first day with the new air conditioner, can you guys hear anything? It feels like it's not even as noisy as my fan. It's outside the room, just pointed in, so it's not like super close to the mic, but I feel like it's even more quiet than my previous model. Can't hear a thing. No, that's good. I didn't anticipate you would. I feel like my other mic, my podcasting mic, might pick it up. I'd have to do a test on that for sure. Oh, that should also be smelted. Another nice little data pack. Okay, so now we have to decide what to do next. I'm kind of thinking about planning out a little bit of the graveyard. Courtyard, missing table. We could decorate the courtyard. East wall of main hall. The pantry stair. So the pantry stair is, I think, something that would end up coming down here. I wonder if it's time to start moving some of this stuff around. So this is currently the staircase that goes down to the basement of the keep, and it goes down through the kitchen. And I could do a lot more with this kitchen if this wasn't here. And instead, if the staircase was here. Because this wall, one of these walls here is actually this wall downstairs. So we could do like a spiral staircase that would kind of like come down in this space right here. I just have to move all of this stuff, I think. Let's find out. Let's take a poke at the ceiling and see what's up there. There's something. I took a single block. Yeah, no, I've got a brand new air conditioner going right next to everything. Uh-oh, that looks like it's going to be out here. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. I took that out of the wrong spot anyway. So really what I want to do is, if this is the stairs that goes up, this goes up by 1, 2, 3, and then it just starts going up by 1 every corner. So that's the back side of that. So really this should go down here. I think that'll work. Yeah, that's going to be easier than I thought. So yeah, let's see where this goes as far as the structure. I probably would make it stone stairs. Let's use those. All good ideas start with let's take a poke at the ceiling and see what's up there. Yeah. As long as you don't own the house, sure. Give her. I feel like we need to go at least down a little bit more. I think I'd like this to be a double wide staircase. Oh, that's going to stay there. Or at the very least, it has to be an upside down stair. Yep. Oh, okay. That's a little bit close. That's a little bit tight there. It may not flow the same way that I think it's going to flow. I was hoping to turn it right there. Keep the whole thing in the center. I feel like the middle of this room is probably this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. So it's 26 wide. So that means that this is the middle. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming I've probably made that the middle as well. Yeah. 99 and 98. I'd say 99. Yep. So that's the middle. Okay, so wait a minute. This isn't centered. We could push that over. That's fine. Okay. Cosmic Dancer gifting 8 subs to the community. Thanks ever so much. Bam Bam MC, Oh Huffy, Foiled Again, Nerd Pants McGee. I recognize some of these names. Capaladin, Dungeon Master, Insane Intellect, and Stardust. Actually, I recognize everybody but Huffy, I think. Y'all have a gift sub. Thanks so much, Cosmic. Folks, make sure you thank Cosmic the next time you see them in chat. And be sure to connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts so that we can all hang out in the Discord. Your sub gets you access to the Discord, in case that wasn't clear. So I feel like we'll go down 3, and then we'll put in a platform. Then we'll turn. And this goes up by 1. Pretty dizzying. Yeah, so it's up and then a platform. So it's all around this one central block. And the central pillar is at 97, 81. Ah, but this is a 2 wide build down here. So maybe I'll build it around this central point instead of the other way around. Probably a smarter way to go. So that's a platform there. So this has to come out further. Right, so then I can use this as the spot where it goes down, and then platform out from here. I think this could work. The question is, how many times do I want to spin around before I get down to ground level here? And before my inventory fills up, I should probably move a lot of this stuff. Let's put you over here for now, I guess. And make sure that I pick up all these shulker boxes. We lost one a couple streams ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Kind of cool seeing your storage room that you've made and used over the last like 2 years slowly getting, you know, torn down because essentially you don't need it anymore. Elkhorn, we are we went around and we finished up all of the Chiselled Bookshelves editions that I had listed in my little to-do list, and now we are changing the location because we have to start doing the interior design of the keep. So we're currently changing the location of these stairs right here. These temporary stairs that come down. This thing looks like a hearth, but really it's the drop-off point for my storage system. So we're changing the stairs to be over here. I'm gonna have to move all these mini blocks. That's gonna be annoying. Might be easier to have all this stuff down here. Sometimes you have to do these little admin tasks. Although really it's about figuring out where that staircase is going to go. I tried to separate these out into like chests that had similar colors, like all the stone ones together, all the bright ones together. Some of them are really cool. Looking forward to doing some like really interesting like flowers or other kind of sci-fi like stuff with these. I wonder, I don't remember whether we had them in the Modern City. I think we did. I don't think I've used them quite to the extent that I have Although I've obviously spent a lot more time building in the medieval area than I have in the modern city. Now I had separated these out on purpose. Maybe we'll leave those separate. Could free up a couple shulker boxes too, actually. Why not? There's a couple over here that are empty. Right, so then that still has stuff in it. These are good. That can go, this can go. All of this stuff are just things I have lots of other stuff for. That, I'm just going to leave that for there for now. Oh, I thought that would open the shulker box by it. I guess not. Don't remember why I have all this stuff. Bruce boat. Must have been from something, some sort of prank maybe. The leather armor is from the nether something. Can't remember. We might want to move these. Oh, Nightbot went for a double whammy on the hangout tomorrow at 10 a.m. I've got a lot of prep to do for that, actually. I have to get up early. Okay, let's go back upstairs. And I guess we'll just wing it and see how far we go. I think what I'd like to do is have two pieces here. We'd have like a second there here. And then have another platform. And then we'll try to have like a central column that's 2 by 2. So it's a little bit faster to get down. Nope. Sometimes things are just inconvenient out of reach. So that's it. That at least puts this center column, this 2x2 column, in the middle of the room, or the center of the hallway. And that is the floor of the main hall, so we'll have to be careful there. And then I guess it just depends on where we want to get off, right? Yeah. And this could either stay there or not stay there. Be platform here. These would be stairs. And then we would just come straight out to here, I guess. I feel like that's pretty good. Oh, did I goof? Yeah, I goofed up. Crap. That's right, that might actually work out a little bit better. That's right. Okay. Oh. Didn't see that the first time. We might be able to use that to our advantage. We might be able to come up with something interesting from a pattern here. And even though it's technically it's the floor. So what that is, it's the side of this pattern. But I could probably make it look like it's meant to be a vertical pattern and use it like inside the staircase maybe. Oh yeah, and then this just comes out straight like this. It's not too bad. And then I can cover this up and do much more with the kitchen. Potentially even move this wall. There's a couple things we could do up here by moving that. Plus this seems like it makes more sense to have it here. It's not going to be open, I don't think. I think I might try to close it off. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe we don't want to go all the way down here. Maybe this actually has to have a little door. If there's going to be two levels here, like maybe this one comes out at this level And this one comes down here. Maybe this is the end. Maybe the whole thing, because this is up by 2 spots here. And the only thing that's down here is just that. So like, I don't need it to be low like that. I could keep it at this level if I wanted it to be. I don't think I'm keeping this. I don't know. It all depends on what I'm going to do with the bottom here. The idea was to turn the basement of the keep into what looks like a distillery, making like honey mead or something. That's the plan. So right now we're just kind of thinking about like how'd you get down here? And actually that comes out quite far, so we might have to think about what kind of structure would hold that up. There would probably need to be a couple of pillars or something. Could create some interesting sort of wall patterns here too. Could be fun to add a dungeon as well. I don't know, maybe we leave them open. Maybe they have like a railing or something, similar to what I did over here. That could work too. Mood, I have to have a stand on a chair to reach the top shelf in my pantry. Yeah. My mom does that a lot when I'm over for dinner and she needs something in the kitchen. She just kind of like, Joel, come here. Reach that for me. Which is fine. I'd rather she did that than get up on a stepladder or something. So I'm going to fill this in with just regular stone for now. And I guess that we'd probably want it to be upside down stone stairs, right? I really like it when you add a very functional staircase to what you're doing. Feels very natural. Right, so we'd have to figure out what to do about that. And that feels like it's too close. Yep. Quasar, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. That is actually going to be filled in. Nope. Guess I'm just debating as to whether I want to completely enclose this. I guess I can remember that this isn't going to be here. I have to tear that down. I think I kind of like the openness of it, you know? I mean, I think technically in a real staircase it would probably be closed. We can always close it up again later. Watching the mini-map do pirouettes in the corner is hypnotizing. I can sort of see that. I guess at some point it has to be closed in, though. I guess it could make it more interesting. Depending on what you wanted to do, you could have it go a couple different directions, too. Actually, scratch that. Yeah, it's a little bit odd, but, you know, it's okay for now. Functionally, I think it works. I like that we've added it, and I will, I think, commit to it being a thing. So that means we can remove this. Hunter 555, Tier 1, 31 months. Thanks ever so much. Drive-by sub. How has it been almost 3 years? Man, I don't know. The time does a fly. That is for sure. So I'm not going to tear this out entirely. What I'm going to do is just cut this back. And probably move this back. Just to kind of give me the square kind of area where I want to be. I can pop that up. Thanks very much for the shout out for Hunter. Appreciate it. Oh, right. These don't like to work anymore. To craft new ones. Leave that window the way it is. Probably do more decor inside, but it means that we have a little bit more happening here that we have to play with. So this means we can do way more in the kitchen. Like there could be all kinds of stuff with storage, another prep area maybe, you know, shelving. Again, another reason why we could wish we could put more things on chiseled bookshelves than just books. That's not bad. This is all sealed up, so I'm going to leave a torch up here just so that no bad guys spawn. And I guess I really don't need any of this here either. So I can open this up. What I like to do in these kind of situations is kind of give myself the space. And then as I walk around doing other things, I find that I'll end up having ideas for this big empty space that I've created. Oh, we've got some redstone here. Some of this was like functionally to cover up the stuff I had there, I think. That redstone could be moved, if we even bother to keep it. I'm pretty sure what that is that. I think it's the redstone for that. If I was to guess. I think that looks cooler too, having a central staircase like that rather than just this one thing over here. So I don't know if it's going to stay open like that. I might have to close it up, but this whole area might feel a lot more open if this central pillar here just wasn't here at all. I'd also like to think about how I'd want to make this structure look like it would be held up. So outside we've got all these like stone buttresses holding the weight of the upper castle or keep, and I think what would be good here would be like some arches that would be running throughout the entire basement and would look like it would help support similar to what I've done here with the logs, but with stone and more of a permanent stuff. Am I planning on keeping the storage here? No, this is all going to be turned into something decorative. The big question is, of course, like when I do that, where am I going to put all this stuff, right? So I think I might have to go find or dig out like a temporary storage facility. There's a place, it's Megan's old wizard tower basement where we put all of her stuff. So there is like a little cubby out here in the woods. It looks like ruins, but functionally it's actually a storage room, right? So I could use this and use this as a place to like spring out from. That could be home base as we finish the rest of the keep. I mean, I'm not going to be doing this this room here, the decoration inside this keep basement, until like the very last thing. This will be the last thing that I do because it'll involve moving all of these somewhere else. But I'm glad I took a hack at that today. Like I feel like I was in that kind of mood that I wanted to like physically make some progress in the world that's more than just like thoughts about what it might look like. Once you actually do something, you can usually have a better feeling about how it's going to flow. And this is less important. What I really, really like about this is how this makes sense. You know, you've got the upstairs to all the fancy places, and then we've got the kitchen and the servants, and then we've got a staircase that goes down here to, I'm assuming, storage, wine cellar, dungeon, all that kind of stuff. And it's still accessible through like this hallway here too, right? Whoa, bye. I hear a skeleton too. Not sure where he is. Look at those reflexes. Yeah, I always run into them when I've not eaten, and so I always have to walk away briskly. It's never as fast as you want it to be. Never as fast as you want it to be. All right, folks, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. These weekday streams are going to stay short, I think, for these Minecraft Thursday streams. If you'd like to check out more, you can follow me on social media at Joel Duggan. I'm basically the same no matter which platform you're on. I've been really active on Instagram lately, and I do post on Twitter when I go live. You can check out things like patreon.com/JoelDuggan to support the stream and join the Patreon Discord server, as well as the Minecraft server on Patreon if you want to play on a cool server like this one. Not this specifically, but there is another very similar server called Infinity Cove. There's a new episode of the Citadel Cafe out right now. Came out yesterday. That's free, available wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, every Monday we record and publish a new episode of the Spawn Chunks. So there's a new episode of that out this week as well. But that's been out since Monday evening. So that's going to be it for me. I will see you back here tomorrow, Friday, at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. For Lego, we'll be building Ecto 1, or continuing the build on Ecto 1. Saturday, there will be a slight change in the stream time. It's my sister's birthday, and they're having a family barbecue, so I might stream a bit earlier in the day so that I am done earlier and can go hang out with family. I will post in Discord and on Twitter when that happens. I don't know exactly when just yet, probably like an hour or two earlier. So either way, I will see you all later. Have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, and hang tight for Tadpole Milk. Bye for now.